All right, we're back. We've got a little bit different target now. It actually has a man up there with some vital zone areas marked off. I think I stole this target from Valor Ridge. You can look him up on YouTube and the internet, Valor Ridge. Anyway, get some defensive pistol training if you can. I went to Daryl Smith and Jennifer Smith over Victoria at the Defensive Firearms Training. Yeah, I think that's the website. It's in Victoria. A great couple, husband and wife team. They do stuff for females only. They do stuff for mixed groups. I've taken their defensive pistol too in their LTC class and been very satisfied. Very practical, humble folks, and very educational. I'd do it again. I'd go back and take those courses again, and I'll probably take some more from him. There's a fellow over in Rosenberg. I haven't been there yet, but I've spoken to him on the phone a couple times. G2 family gun range. Get some training. If you're going to own a firearm and you're going to have to use it to defend your life, you know, and your home and your family, it's good to get some training. You know, you hear stories about people with firearms missing 6 times or missing. Look, even the best miss. FBI has a hit rate of about 30%. That means out of 10 shots, they're going to miss 7. It happens under stress. You know, it just happens. Getting training can, and then being active in your training can really help you grow to competency in hitting those center zones. I won't say automatically, but with more precision in a shorter amount of time. And the center zone hits are what stop the threat. And that's the only reason we're carrying a firearm, is to so people can't impose their will upon you, and you can stop the threat of bodily harm or injury or death. You want to stop the threat. We don't shoot to kill. We shoot to stop the threat, if that makes sense. And that center zone on this target is what we're looking at to stop the threat. You know, because someone gets wounded, they can still fight. You can be wounded and you can still fight. So you need to, you know, stop the threat. Get some legal advice. I'd go to Texas Law Shield for mine. I'm a member of their group, Texas Law Shield. They're also part of U.S. Law Shield. They're out of Houston. And so I get my legal advice from those guys on owning a pistol, being a firearms owner and user. And so yeah, those things. And then the other part is get some first aid training. Learn how to use a tourniquet and learn how to treat a gunshot. Those things are important. And yeah, the more you know, the better off you are. And you take some of the mystery out of it. All right, so we need to do another drill. We're 3 minutes in. We'll do another drill. We're going to start off from where we started. We're going to go 2, and then we're going to move and shoot 2 more. I'm going to move kind of diagonal forward, a little bit closer to this guy. The scenario would be like, all right, they broke into my house, and now I'm going to make them. I want them to leave. I just want to get them out of my house. So I'm being aggressive. You know, I see them coming, so I'm going at them. Does that make sense? All right, here we go. Let's see if this thing is still on. All right, gun is hot. Gun is concealed. As you can see, I got to clear the garment to get to the weapon. All right, stand by. Go. Gun is still hot. Gun's going back in the holster. And here we go. Safely. Clicks in place. All right. So I was moving towards this first guy, and you see I got one in the center box there and one just right outside that circle. So I had to fire 3 shots to get those 2 good hits. Over here I was shooting a bit to the left. See where we at? Yeah. I was shooting a bit to the left, so I had to go at him a few more times to get some in the box. And anything that's touching a line, we consider that as an in. That's a hit. Yeah, so I need to work on that drill. That was a little bit aggressive. I kind of missed my first shot. You know, it happens. We just talked about that a second ago. You know, even the best of the best, I got to make up their shots. But that's it. You keep your gun up, and you could see what's happening over here, what kind of reaction you're getting, and if you have to go at it again, you do. All right, I'm probably going to have to do a reload on this. I'm going to do the exact same drill, moving up and in, going forward. All right, defending my home. Crash is 2 a.m. Bang, here we go. Reload, reload. Get off the X. That guy's hit. He's not down though, is he? Come back. Oh, he's still hit. Alrighty. Yeah, he was bringing his weapon back up at me again, so, oh, there we go. Gun is clear. Back in the holster, pick up the magazines. There we go. Yeah, so I got one in him and I had to move because my gun went dry. Had to move over to the next guy, get a few on him, come back to him. He was starting to turn and come at me, put a few more in him. Then I saw his gun coming up, so I went ahead and put a couple more in that other fellow over there. And they decided to leave. You know, I called 911, but they decided to leave the scene before the police arrived because they were in my house illegally. All right, train smart, train hard. Be safe.